Louis Vuitton and the Nike Air Force One collab is coming this spring. So one of Virgil Abloh's last collabs looks like to be releasing in spring 2022. These were first seen on last July at Virgil Abloh's last Louis Vuitton runway show, and ever since then have gotten so much attention. So there hasn't been an official release date yet, but some are saying in April, but also rumors are saying that these Air Forces are going to be retailing for $2,000. So Landon, what are your thoughts on this collab? And then 2, do you think this high fashion collab is better than the Dior Nike collab? And then 3, do you think this is already the collab of the year for 2022?
All right, so starting off with 1, my thoughts on this collab is it's sweet because we've seen some lead colorways. It's not going to be just one. I think it's got like brown,
it's
green,
like, I don't know,
red,
like 15
blue.
pairs or something.
It's really up to that.
It's a lot because there's highs too. There's Air Force One highs.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I hate the Air Force One high, so I don't care about it. But that's crazy. I actually have not even seen a mock-up.
Yeah, there's
for
a lot.
yet.
There's a lot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a super sweet collab. It's the Louis Vuitton pattern that's kind of into the upper. It's so.
Do you see the shoe box, the briefcase?
The briefcase. Because what did the Dior's come in?
I don't know.
I
don't
remember.
know.
It's not like we got them in hand.
No.
But yeah, the Dior's were nuts. The Dior's were pretty nuts too. But so that I guess that transitions on to number 2. Do I think it's better than the Dior versus Nike collab, the Jordan 1 collab? Oh gosh, I mean probably not. But you have more options. So I don't know. I just think the Jordan 1 silhouette is probably my favorite, like just standalone model by itself of all time. And the Air Force 1 is maybe my second. So, I mean, they're right there, just neck and neck. So, if you're going to pick a different model, I do think it's cool that he chose the Air Force One. You easily could have made a Louis Vuitton Jordan 1.
Yeah, I don't
that
know.
would've been easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do the same type of stuff.
Yeah.
So, I think that it probably has more to do with the material that you can use on an Air Force One compared to how it would hold up on an Air Jordan 1.
I think maybe Virgil did it because he wanted to do more than just one shoe and one shoe model. And with an Air Force, like, you can do that. Like,
well, I
you
mean,
can
you're talking
make
Air Force One low, Air Force One high, Air Jordan 1 low.
No, but I'm saying like you can do different uppers and different colorways on an Air Force One because I mean I don't think
pretty simple color blocking. Is that kind of what you're talking?
Well,
about?
I don't think Virgil would have been able to do enough on a Jordan 1. I don't think he would have been able to release 10 Jordan 1 highs and 10 Jordan 1 lows.
Probably more expensive too, just to create the product.
True.
It probably, like if we're talking, you said what, $2,000 for these.
Yeah.
So with the amount of stuff that they're probably putting into this Louis Vuitton collab, which is already high end, it might have been going for $4,000 to like $8,000, depending on the two. So
I don't know.
It's interesting. I think it's cool.
You're gonna side with Dior being better than the Louis Vuitton
I have to
for now?
until I see him in hand. Until I see him in hand, if I see him in hand, which odds are I probably won't, but at least there's a bunch of colorways out there for me to lose on. So, but for number 3, I mean, do I think it's a collab of the year? It's January, so definitely though it's gonna have really high potential.
Yeah.
Some other things I'm thinking of are, you have the Union Dunk collab this year, but I don't know if I can throw Union Dunks. The Dunk model had its time. It came back, and now it's just a good shoe.
Yeah.
Whenever the Dunk hype just came around, I'm like, dang, man, these shoes are so nice. And I'm like, these shoes are nice.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it's definitely fallen off a little bit for the Dunks.
It's fallen off a little bit. The Union Dunk, they're so clean though. Like, don't twist that. Like, the Union Dunks are so clean. They got like a blue, a purple, like a faded blue, a faded purple coming out. You got the Amaminiere and the Union Jordan 2s. Both of those collabs are coming out this year. I don't love the Jordan 2 model, so I'm just tossing out some collabs that I can think of off the top of my head, because those are 100% not the collab of the year to me. But this is gonna be right there. I mean, it's weird because we're talking about it in February. Like, I feel like it's tough because I did an article like a week or two ago where I tried to get you to remember the top 5 most expensive shoes.
I completely forgot 3 of them.
The shoes.
Yeah.
And they released like in like May.
Yeah.
It's not like they released in February.
No.
So like this shoe, I mean, you're gonna have to circle all the way back in November.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, remember these released?
That's true.
Remember these released?
That's true.
So I think that's the whole part that you have to kind of think about whenever it comes to that. But as far as quality, super cool. And I think that it's got a good chance because, man, the saddest part about it is once they're gone, they're gone. Like,
Yeah, that's
Virgil
it.
Abloh's coming to an end as far as like his designs are. The same way is how it went with Kobe. Like, you know, it's really tough to swallow, but you see that and you're like, don't you want to have one of his last ever sneakers? Doesn't that make it one of the best sneakers ever?
I
If
don't
it's
know.
one of his last
Are you
ever
gonna
sneakers?
pay $10,000 for it? Because that's
Am
what
I
it's gonna
have
go for in the
$10,000?
aftermarket.
Am I gonna have $10,000? Because all signs point to no. I don't know. I will see. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
really-
excited. I'm looking forward to
it's
that.
gonna be a
collab,
really sweet collab. There's no arguing that.
for sure.